Okay, Epic has been getting a lot of rage leveled against them for offering exclusivity deals to game developers and/or their publishers to release their titles on the Epic Game Store only for a designated period. Epic did say that they were considering dialing back on this approach a bit going forward, but has since stated that they will not be doing so, and the rage continues, with some commentators saying that they don't seem to care about community backlash. I actually don't think Epic needs to care about community backlash over their decision to continue making exclusivity deals with developers willing to take them. It is something that they are able to offer, and it is something for the developers or their publishers to decide whether or not to accept. It is a product that they as a company offer, and it is proving to be a viable one in spite of the backlash. The rage against Epic, and even against the developers who decide to take the exclusivity deal, is actually misplaced. Why aren't people lashing out at Valve for not adjusting their business model to compete with Epic's? If Valve were to offer the same percentage cut that Epic is offering, that right there would remove the biggest thing that entices developers or publishers into switching to Epic. In fact, it would encourage them to just release on both stores, thus maximizing their potential reach. Until Valve ups their game and actually drops their percentage cut to be competitive, the exclusivity deals Epic offers will remain lucrative to those making the decisions. What should be more of a concern is what may happen down the road. If Valve refuses to drop their percentage cut, we could see Epic actually increase theirs for non-exclusivity developers, while keeping the current percentage cut the same for those who take an exclusivity deal. Companies do this sort of thing all the time. When they intend to establish dominance over the competition, they will offer goods and services at a much lower price, and when they get their numbers to a certain threshold, they go up on the price, and just so long as they remain lower than their competition, they are still the better choice. My prediction is that the savings that Epic is offering to everyone who chooses to use their store will not always be the same. And all those missing features they plan to add over the next year, they will be listed as the reason for the percentage cut increase, on the grounds that they will cost Epic more to maintain in terms of system resources and manpower. And they will probably throw out an admission of having a greater understanding of why Valve required a higher percentage cut. And they will also probably release charts showing a correlative comparison between features and costs to implement and maintain them, with a line down the middle indicating the threshold they need to be at. And they won't be lying. It is foolish to think that a fully fleshed out Epic store with all the features and security measures that Steam offers wouldn't cost more to maintain and support than the bare bones version we have now. And no company is going to willingly decrease their profit margin as operating expenses increase. And until the Epic Store actually manages to achieve parity with Steam in terms of features and services, Valve has no real compelling reason to lower their percentage cut. By the time parity is achieved, Epic's percentage cut will have increased, while still being lower than Valve's, and Valve will then lower theirs to just below Epic's. That's my take on the matter. For GrebJack.com, this is Gregory Jackson.